What is up, YouTube family? Welcome to Onchain Gaming. My name is Jake, the Onchain Gamer, and we're doing another video about the Gala node ecosystem because I am super hyped. I've just finished doing like a ton more research into this because you guys know I've bought 2 nodes, but then I just helped our editor buy a node as well, one of my friends, Josh. In this video, I want to get into my new research because everything that I said in I invested $17,000 in Gala nodes video, I still agree with, but there's some stuff that I didn't know that now I know, and it's made me even more bullish on the entire node ecosystem. I'm really excited about what's happening. I think node earnings are gonna be going up a lot, so we're gonna be going into the details of exactly how operating a node works, how the payouts work, and why I think the US dollar amount, the daily amount that you're getting paid for node ownership and operation is going to be going way up. So without further ado, let's get right into the video.
Onchain Gaming.
Before we dive in, Josh, why don't you come here and just say hi to everyone. So this is Josh Freeman. He is the sound editor and music producer. You guys stay down, make sure you're in the shot. And yeah, so he's making all the sounds and stuff. I don't know. I'm sure you can make a couple sounds happen right now. But yeah, so I just helped Josh buy his very own node. And yeah, he's gotten 3 days of earnings so far. He's been helping the network for 3 days. How is running it on a Mac, by the way?
Oh, it's really easy. The software is very simple.
The minimum requirements for running a node right now are not that high. They run on Macs just fine. I will say though, I have a very good computer, so I didn't even notice my node running in the background of my computer at all. Also, it didn't slow down our internet speed at all, but my brother Nate, who's running one of my 2 nodes right now on his computer, he has said that the render time on these YouTube videos has gone up a little bit. And when he looked at it, the node was actually using some of his computer's memory. Remember, these nodes are hosting actual games, and as the Gala Games ecosystem grows and more nodes get added to the system, there's going to be way more games running on the whole system, and the requirements for running a node could go up over time. So keep that in mind, but I think it's going to be totally worth it. And when the requirements go up, say a couple of years from now, and they're going to be requiring more from each node owner, I think the payouts are just going to be so high for running a node that investing into something to operate the node on, if that ever becomes something that you need to do, is just going to be a no-brainer in my opinion. So now let's start expanding on the last video. So if you have not seen my video about why I invested $17,000 buying my first 2 Gala nodes, then I highly recommend that you check out that video. It will pop up on the screen right now and it will be linked in the description. In that video, I laid the foundation for exactly what the Gala Games network is, what its purpose is, and how the vision for it long-term is kind of laid out. So definitely watch that and it will give you a really good idea for why Gala nodes even exist in the first place. But when I made that video, even though I had done all that research on how Gala nodes work, there were some very specific things about how operating a node, how receiving the payouts for operating a node, how that works, how it will change over time. So now that I've had nodes running for almost a month, it's caused me to do way more research into it and I've experienced a lot more as well. So let's get into why I am very confident that nodes are going to be earning way more in the future. But before we dive into that, I know just one last disclaimer. I am not a financial advisor, guys. I am a gamer. I am an investor. I like researching companies, but I'm also just a kid on the internet who's learning as I'm going. And I'm doing the best research I can. I'm doing the most due diligence that I can. But yeah, I'm not a financial advisor. You guys need to do your own research as well. Confirm everything I'm changing. Look into it yourself before you make any purchases, especially if they're big purchases. Make sure that you do your own research and are taking responsibility for your own financial decisions. As much as I would like to say I know it's going to happen in the future 100%, I don't. All I can do is make my best predictions based on really good research. Let's start off by looking at the global Gala Games network currently. I want to establish just just a little bit of a baseline here so that you can understand why I'm so hyped for Gala node earnings in the future. So the way that it works is the Gala Games node network gets paid out 8,561,643 Gala every single day. The 8.5 million Gala is distributed for each point that exists in the network, spread out between each point. So currently you can see that there are 10,462 points in the total Gala network. Of the 10,000 points, 9,008 points are coming directly from operating nodes. So if you operate one node, you get 1 point. It's pretty straightforward. So currently 9,000 points are just people operating their one node, or maybe you have more than one node, but it's a point for a node. Pretty straightforward. And almost 90% of all of the Gala that's being paid out is being paid out specifically for node operation. But you can see here that there's also 1,000 points being generated from referrals that are operating a node. So if you don't know how this works, I talked about it in the last video, but if you use somebody else's referral link to buy your node, then your node is actually worth 1.1 points. 1 whole point still goes to you, but then 0.1 points goes to the person that referred that node to you. You can see that there's 370 points for referrals that purchased a node. Now this is a one-time thing where you get a 10-point bonus on a day that someone purchases a node, but then it goes away and no longer dilutes the point pool afterwards. So after all 50,000 Gala Games Founders nodes are sold, there will no longer be any more points distributed for node purchases, but there will still be long-term referral rewards paid out for referrals that are operating their nodes currently. So the way that the payout works is, since there is 8.5 million Gala total being paid out every single day, and there's 10,460 points that this Gala is being distributed between, we can see that each point, or each node, is receiving 18.8 Gala per day for being operated. So that means that if you buy a node today and you operate it, tomorrow you will receive a little over 800 Gala for operating your node for 1 day. And if we check this calculation that I just ran with Galabase.io, which is a decentralized Gala node tracking website, we can see that the latest daily reward for running one node is 818 Gala, currently worth $21.45. So the math that I'm doing is accurate and is actually what you're earning. Now it's important to note though that because the amount of Gala being paid out every day to all node owners is staying the same, but the number of total nodes in the network is increasing, the number of Gala being paid out to each node owner is decreasing slowly over time. Now you might hear that and then be like, wait, I thought you said that in this video you were gonna explain how Gala payouts are gonna be going up. What do you mean the number of Gala is going down? Well, stick with me because don't worry, all of this is going to make sense in the end. So give me just a little bit longer to continue explaining how the Gala node network and Gala node payouts work. But before I continue explaining how nodes work, let's just get one more confirmation of the daily node payouts by looking at Josh, who you just met's node's first 4 days of payouts. We can see here that in the first day he made 802, in the second day 831, the third day 824, and then this last day 818, which is the daily calculation that we just ran up based on the numbers for today. And the reason why it's not just like going down is because like some days, like if there is a single time node purchase points that are given out, it can dilute the payout a little bit, and then maybe the next day there's not as many one-time purchase payouts, so there's just less points in the entire system and he'll make a little bit more. But in general, over time, you'll see this payout amount of Gala slowly go down as more and more people join the network. But remember that this is to a maximum of 50,000 50,000 nodes total. There's a total of 50,000 founders nodes. Once they're gone, this is going to stop getting diluted. Now you're probably wondering, Kate, how many nodes currently exist in the network? Well, if we go to Gala Games Discord server, GalaBot actually makes a post every single time that someone buys a Gala node. So we can see here that today the last node that was purchased was node 26,513, which was sold at the current price of $9,500. This is going to be going up really fast, by the way. Honestly, I think the node that I'm going to be helping my brother buy, maybe like towards the end of this month or next month, like we will probably be paying $11,000, $12,000 for that node, but I'm totally willing to do it because I even think buying a node at that price is going to be worth it. The reason I can't buy it right now, by the way, is because the IRS is about to withdraw a crap ton of money from my account in just a couple days. So yeah, I'm expecting a massive tax hit. So I just don't have the money to buy a node for my brother until next month. But then yeah, the node will pay back that purchase price to me. And then after the node has earned back the purchase price, then that node is going to be given to my brother. Same thing with the node that I helped my editor Josh buy. I gave a little over half of the amount so that he could buy that node. And once his node has paid back that half, I think his node has to earn 250,000 Gala is the agreement we made. Once he pays me that 250,000 Gala to pay back the Ethereum that I gave him to buy that node, then that node will be his as well. But I'm just really confident that these nodes are going to be earning plenty to pay the stuff back over several years. But what this tells us, the fact that over half of the 50,000 nodes are already sold, is that the dilution is only going to double. So we're gonna have about double dilution from here. And guys, the reason why the total daily points number is lower than the total daily number of nodes that exist is for two reasons. One, you only have to run your node for 6 hours a day. So most nodes aren't online all the time. People just run it for a little bit in the day, then shut it off. So of the 24,000 nodes that are sold right now, there's only like 7,000 nodes that are online at any given time. And then the other reason why this total point number is going to be far less than the total number of nodes is because there are people who've bought nodes that for whatever reason, they don't run them anymore. So that's just dilution that's never going to exist because maybe they've bought the node and their entire investment strategy is to just sell the node later on when it gets turned into an NFT. And honestly, since the nodes go up in price by $100 every 100 nodes, the last 100 nodes are going to be costing $33,000 each. So if you just buy a node for like $10,000 or even $20,000, and then once it gets turned into an NFT later, you sell it for $30,000, well, then I guess that is a good investment. But if you have the node, why not run it? I'm not sure. But that is why once all 50,000 nodes are sold, there's probably only going to be around 20,920 points, maybe even less than this, because the way that I got this number is by doubling the current number of points that exist in the Gala Games network, but already more than half of the nodes have been sold, so it won't actually be a doubling in dilution. But if we were to double the dilution, then the number of Gala that each node will be earning in the future, once all 50,000 founders nodes are sold, will be 409 Gala apiece. This should be around where your bottom is, 409, probably over 410, but in the 400 Gala range is where I expect all nodes to be earning maybe like a year or 2 years from now once all the Gala nodes are sold. Honestly, they're getting sold pretty fast, so I would not be surprised if they're all sold by the end of 2021. So now you might be thinking, when are you gonna get to the good stuff? All you've said so far is that our Gala nodes earnings are gonna be falling by half. What do you mean? This whole thing is a scam. I'm refunding my node, which, by the way, guys, if you did buy a node and you want to refund it, there is a 7-day refund policy. You can get all of your money back, but don't refund yet because I am not done yet. Now we're about to get into the good stuff. I have three main reasons, yes, three main reasons why now, based on this foundation that you understand about how Gala is going to be distributed less and less to each node going forward, why the actual payment amount that you're going to be getting on a daily basis is going to more than double. Yes, you heard me right. I believe, now this is not financial advice, but I believe based on my research that the amount of Gala that you're receiving, the US dollar value, is going to be more than doubling, and you'll be earning more than $40 a day with a Gala node in the near future. But how did I come to this conclusion? The first reason is that Gala has been going up in price. And as the number of games that exist on the Gala network increase, and the demand for Gala coin increases, the price of Gala coin will continue to increase as well. When the supply stays the same and the demand for the coin and the utility for the coin increases, the price of the coin, the value of the coin will also increase. Because you have to remember that Gala coin is two things. It's a utility coin in that it's used to buy things in all of the different games that are going to be in the Gala Games network, and also to buy NFTs that are going to be in Gala Games games. So it's a utility coin, but then it's also a store of value coin. Why? Because there's a set max number of Gala that will ever exist. It is guaranteed by smart contracts. So we know that this is a coin that's also not going to be diluted like US dollar, where it's continually, there's more and more US dollar printed, and the total number of US dollars that can exist in the future, there is no max on it. Literally, there is an infinite number of dollars, theoretically, that the US government could print. But Gala coin, we know that there will only ever be 50 billion Gala that exist. So let's take an example of the Gala node network itself. Back in January of 2020, or maybe a little bit later than that, when the Gala node network was first being deployed, remember that there was still 8.5 million Gala being paid out every single day, even though there were far less nodes that existed. So you might be thinking, wow, they must have been making so much back then. But actually, they were making far less. Yes, the amount of Gala they were making was more. I believe in the past, each Gala node was making over 13,000 Gala a day. But if we look at the price of Gala back in 2020, it was worth 0.00027 cents back in December of 2020. So even if you're making 13,000 Gala a day for operating a node back then, it only calculates to $3.50 a day. Today, when you're earning 818 Gala for operating a node, it is worth over $20 a day. You can see how the amount of Gala that you're earning can go down, but because Gala coin continues to go up, the actual value of the Gala that you're earning is going way up. And then I guess if you retroactively calculate it backwards, well then yeah, they were making a hella money when they were mining 13,000 coins a day. But today, on a relative basis, on a daily basis, we are earning more US dollar per day for operating a node now than the early node operators were back in 2020. Now, the second reason why I think node earnings are going to continue to grow and more than double, and by the way, the best reason is the last reason, but this is a good reason too. Not only are you going to be mining Gala for participating in the Gala Games network and hosting games, but then you're also going to be earning founders fees for the rental cost of people that are operating nodes for specific Gala Games games in the future. So now let's get into the third and final reason, the biggest reason why I am so confident that Gala node daily earnings are going to be going up. And this reason is that Gala is getting a halvening, but that halvening is not going to be applying to node owners. Yes, you heard me correctly. The number of Gala being distributed every single day is going to get halved, but the amount of Gala going to node owners is not going to be getting happening halved. Now, why is this, you might be asking? And the reason is very simple. So in March, Gala Games proposed a change to the reward system, a restructuring that was then voted on by node owners. And node owners voted to pass this restructuring, so this is what's going to happen. So before this restructuring, the plan was for the halvening to take place, and the amount of Gala distributed to the nodes was going to drop from 8.5 million to 4.25 million. You can see on this chart, the green is the node operators, and then the red is the amount of Gala that was being paid out for future uses. So based on the system today, only 25% of all of the Gala that's distributed daily goes to node owners. That 8.5 million that we're getting daily today is only 25%. And then 75% of the Gala that gets paid out daily goes into the Gala treasury, which is going to be used for future node operation, maybe as rewards or payouts for future games that are on the Gala Games network, or maybe even used to fund future games. I'm not exactly sure all of the ways that the Gala in this treasury can be spent, but what's changing is super cool. So this is the current model, but the new proposal, which was accepted, is going to be changing it to a 50-50 split. So this is how it's going to be looking after July 21st of 2021. It is going to become a 50-50 split where 50% of the Gala paid out is going to node owners and 50% is going into the treasury. So the halvening will still take place, and it will drop the total Gala paid by 50%. But then the amount of total Gala being paid to node owners is going to be doubling, which completely undoes the halvening for node owners, and there's still going to be the same 8.5 million Gala paid out to Gala node owners daily after the halvening takes place. So the total dilution is going to drop by half, but the total dilution that is getting funneled to node owners is going to be doubling, keeping our payout exactly the same. So this is really massive for the daily amount that Gala node owners are going to be making. Because if we look at other things that have been halved in the past, namely Bitcoin is probably the biggest example we can turn to see what happens when a coin gets halved, we can see that after the first halvening of Bitcoin, it went from $16 to over $500. Why? Because demand stays the same or increases and supply goes down. And when demand is increasing, supply is going down, there's an imbalance which causes the price to go higher. We can then see that the second halvening that took place brought the price of Bitcoin from $512 to $16,000. We probably won't see any of this crazy spike in price that Bitcoin has seen each halvening, but it's still a really good sign that in the past, when halvenings occur, it seems to be a very good catalyst for the value of that cryptocurrency. So if we see any sort of similar pattern happen with Galacoin, we might be seeing Galacoin go up by a ton. And if Galacoin goes up by a ton, then even though our daily Gala rewards will eventually be going all the way down to a little over 400 each day, I am pretty confident that 400 Gala a day is gonna be worth way more than the $20 a day that you're currently receiving for mining 800 Gala a day. So you start to see how this works and why I think the Gala payout, the daily US dollar amount for operating a node, is going to be going higher in the future. If we look at the chart of Galacoin just over the past 90 days, you can see that it's a pretty bullish chart. Now, once again, I'm not a financial advisor, but I love to see that each time Gala has started to go down, we see a ton of buy pressure and it rises back up and then it goes back down, sees a ton of buy pressure. So once this halvening happens in July, there is a very good chance we're gonna see some kind of breakout out in the price of Gala coin. Now, I'm not much for technical analysis, but I'm just really bullish on the long-term outlook of Gala coin. I think that it's going to be a very, very valuable cryptocurrency going forward if Gala is really able to become the Steam of blockchain games, which is their dream. I just think that a Gala node investment is a really, really good investment. So to end out this video, I just want to let you guys know that if you want to buy a Gala node, if you're listening to this video and you're like, man, I really want to mine Gala, then use my referral link. And remember, that will cause your node to earn 1.1 points every day, which you'll still get your same 1 point for operating your one node, but it will give this channel 0.1 points every day, a 1/10 of a point every single day, which is going to be used to pay my brother and Josh, the sound editor, and myself so that we can continue to make high quality content. So if you want to support the channel in that way by buying a node through my referral link, that will just be absolutely epic. I'm sure some of that money that gets funneled to us for you operating your node is going to go into more gaming NFTs and just more great content. Maybe we'll even upgrade some of our equipment. Who knows? But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed listening to my analysis on this entire topic. Hopefully this was educational for you and helps you understand the entire Gala node system a little bit fuller now and allows you to have way more of like a confident, bullish perspective on the price of Gala coin going forward and on the value of operating a node going forward. If you enjoyed this video, leave a big thumbs up. That will help out this video in a free way. I know a lot of you guys that are watching don't have that crazy amount of money to invest in buying a node, and that's totally understandable. I know it is a crazy amount. Hitting thumbs up is a great way to help out the channel. It causes the YouTube algorithm to like the video more, and then it promotes it more to more people, and yeah, the whole channel will grow that way. If you're not subscribed yet, I think about 80% of the people that are watching these videos are not subscribed. Then what are you doing? You watch this whole video and you're not subscribing? Hit subscribe, click that little notification bell, and you'll be notified when I post more blockchain gaming content. This entire channel is dedicated to blockchain gaming. I am so hyped about it. It is going to change the future of the entire world. But yeah, until next time, guys, have fun roaming the metaverse.